afternoon, everybody. Just cutting some second cut alfalfa here today, and surprisingly it's a lot better than what I thought. Here's a thin spot. I don't know, I'm gonna have to I'll flip the camera around. I gotta turn around right now. Thought I'd do a live stream here this afternoon and see if I can get anybody that normally don't catch them in the evenings when I do them. And wasn't gonna take time to make a video of this today, but I decided I would do a live stream, so that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna flip the camera around. Hey Austin, and hey Randy or Bradley. Hey Elm, how are you doing today? Just out cutting alfalfa, second cutting. A little short right in this spot. We let it bloom. We let it get pretty ripe because we haven't got any rain, so we're hoping to get a rain so it didn't stunt the third crop, I guess. But it's getting late enough in the year, we decided just to cut it and get it done. But it's pretty good crop here going down through this bottom. Be interesting to see how it turns out and what it tests. Running 12.8 mile an hour. But Elm, what did you decide to do with your soybeans? Be curious to see what you end up doing. Yeah, I wouldn't say that's terrible, but it's not the best. I don't like 7.5 inch beans because there's only about 2.7 plants per foot and a 7.5 spacing, and I feel if you plant them closer together with 15, you have the bean plants actually help each other out, get out of the ground if it gets hard. And actually that's one reason why I like growing my soybeans. Actually, I've got a soybean plant every inch, I think, or inch and a half. There's a rough spot I gotta slow down for. Yeah, I could probably do that. Why don't you leave a comment on one of my videos, and these comments will all be gone after I finish the live stream here. So why don't you just leave a comment on one of my other videos, and we'll see how it goes. Back to the other side here. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys some corn. There's some of the neighbor's corn here in front of me. Don't look too shabby. There's corn that's a lot worse. There's a corn that's a lot better. But I guess that's some of our corn over there. But everything's holding on pretty good considering we haven't had much for rain. I sure would appreciate an inch or two right now. But man, this machine will cut some hay. It just, I don't know about this thing. I'm glad I bought it. Yeah, anytime you wanna give me a jingle, Elm, you sure can, I guess. Normally I got my headset with me so I can talk if I'm out in the field. But yeah, like I said, this machine will really whack some hay down quick. I've only been out here a little while. We're at 13 mile an hour, and you can see it's doing a really good job on cutting it off. It's really clean, clean cut. I got a video of changing my knives out. I changed them out here this afternoon before I started, and it was I had a video. I recorded the whole thing, so I'll show you guys that video if I upload it maybe tonight, and by the time it gets done it'll be tomorrow before it's live. But anyhow, I recorded that with my glasses and my cell phone, so we'll see how that turns out. Why do you want to be like me? I'm just a poor farmer. But yeah, this alfalfa is pretty ripe. This field is about 55 or 60 acres. And I'm well over, I'm pretty well over half done because the bales are actually halfway through the field. Decided to do the live stream, and this happens to be the rougher side of the field. Alright, turn around again. Man, that was a big hole. But I really like the quick change knives on this mower, and I've been really happy with this mower. It had a few problems with it, which I'll go over here eventually, but nothing major, just some rubber guards that were gone, or you know, got tore off. And I don't know if I caught them on something or they just tore or what, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Being a poor farmer isn't always the funnest thing in the world. This is my only tractor. That's why I'm in it all the time. I really want to get another one so I don't have to be in this one all the time, but it's hard to spend $100,000 on a tractor. It's a lot of money. It's a little mature. There's a lot of blooms on it, but the cows will eat it. But I been dreaming about getting another tractor so I don't have to change this one from every implement that I use. But unfortunately, at this point, it's not in the cards to buy another one. I'll have to just keep on switching. We'll see how this year goes and possibly buy one this winter or something like that. We'll have to see. But how's everyone doing today? Anyone getting moisture or dry or too wet out there? Yeah, well, my dad's got more than, you know, more tractors that I could use, but I try to just use my own tractor for my own stuff. You know, I don't like to use his tractors. I'd rather be more independent than using my dad's equipment if I can help it, I guess, which is why I bought my own mower. What beach are you at? I might have to come join you when I get done cutting this rough field right here. Matthew, what part of the world are you in? That bump my auto steer shut off. Interesting. Turn around, so I can't read comments as I'm turning around. Takes more hands than what I've got. There we go. That's where my auto steer shut off. There's a little squiggly line. Man, that window's dirty, according to the camera, but it's really not that bad. Were you, Matthew, were you wet earlier in the year then, or were you been dry the whole time? Hey, just do it. I just thought I'd do this. I don't know how long I'm going to keep it going, but I just thought I'd do this and show people we're still kicking out here, and actually the alfalfa didn't do too bad. Something about this field, I was really surprised when I got out in it. I think it might take me longer to get there than what you're going to be there for, so I might have to hold on until your next trip. You got all your hay put up, Elm, or you still got more to do? So far we haven't got any rain, or very little rain. I got 1600s on some of my fields here the other night, but the main farm is pretty dry. Everything is holding up pretty good though. we really need a good soaker for, you know, we really need a good soaker for rain. I don't know how the video's coming in. It says I got a very bad connection. See how many people can complain about that. It says I got full service. I don't know why I got a bad connection. Oh well. That's interesting when I'm turning around how the camera probably goes everywhere. Now we haven't had really good rain since May. Custom work, if it ends up getting rained on too much, do they end up round baling it, or do they still always put it in squares? This will be my last hay, I think, unless I get a custom job to do, because I don't think anything's going to grow back unless it starts raining. My millet that I planted a month ago still isn't out of the ground. Corey, I really like this mower. I've been impressed with it so far. Few complaints, nothing major. Just I think everything has its twerks and whatever. But I've been really happy with it. If I had enough business, I wouldn't be scared to buy another one. Just like it. I haven't been able to work on my corral. I've been busy doing some other things, so hopefully I can get started on that in the next few days here. I decided I'm going to haul some gravel in for my alleyway on my corral building project, if you guys are following along with that project that I got going on here soon. That's good you got done with soybeans. Getting about that time of year, about the end. I'm gonna try to do some video of the corral as I'm building. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I might just do kind of updates every day or every other day when I'm working on it, and I will probably film some of the, like pounding some post in and you know, doing some welding, but you know, there's only so much of that I'm going to film because it just takes time, and who wants to watch me pound post in for 2 hours? I don't have any wheat on our farm or my dad's farm. There are some wheat growing in the area, but it's kind of, there's not a lot of it anymore. It used to be be a lot of it, but there's not anymore. Yeah, it's rare to see a square baler. The custom guys, there's a few guys that you know, try to make dairy quality hay and do alfalfa for a living or hay for a living, and they got square balers. But that's about the only people in this area that run square balers. But one of these days I'll make another review video on this mower, and just kind of point out some things that I didn't like, and everything that I do like, which is most of it, I guess. But I know I sure like this auto steer for mowing. It seems to work a-okay. Once in a while I'll leave a little streak, but I can't drive like that. Actually, one day I had a field that was just little, and I went to cut it without my auto steer, and man, that was terrible, having to drive the whole time. Can't watch the machine near as much when you gotta watch where you're driving. And it might sound like I'm kind of lazy not wanting to drive, but there's a lot going on when you're going 15 miles an hour across the field, or 12 or 13 or whatever. You're covering a lot of ground. You gotta watch what you're doing. Reading the comments, that's why I get quiet once in a while. There's a little dam or a dugout for the deer and stuff and pheasants to get drinks from. And most people around here that use big squares, they put them in sheds. They build huge sheds and put the bales in. Hey Owen, how are you doing today? I'm just out here mowing some second cut alfalfa. How hot is it? Supposed to get 104 here in a couple days. It's been 100 for about 2 weeks now. Between 100 and 105 or 12 or something, they said. I think it was 112 official time. My pickup only said 106, but it's gonna cook that beautiful corn over there, I'm afraid. Oh well. I guess. It is what it is. There's a spot you can tell out there that's not very good. Which I don't know why. Just nothing right in that one spot. Just weird. This is one reason why I really am a big believer in leaving a little bit of alfalfa out there in the wintertime to catch some snow. Because I know a lot of the neighbors, they don't have any second cut to speak of. A lot of them pulled out in the field and started cutting and turned around and pulled back out because there just wasn't enough there to make it worth their time, I guess. I normally turn around a lot faster when I'm not on the phone or not on the video here, but I only got one hand when I'm on the video. I need to get something figured out for a mount so I can just set you guys down. At 95 degrees, it's pretty warm. Yeah, I could do some of them. I'm gonna attempt to stay out of the YouTube YouTube review wars, I guess. I'm gonna just stick to something like this that I kind of know, I guess. Hey, Peter. I need to do some spraying on my soybeans, but it's been too hot for the chemicals that I was wanting to use. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Normally we don't stay 100 degrees for as long as what it has been. So hopefully I can get something done, I guess. I'm gonna stop down here at this dugout and walk over in the alfalfa and show you guys the alfalfa and show you guys the job it's cutting off to the ground, and then I'm gonna probably just let you guys get off here since I gotta go around this pond. Well, what are you doing in your truck, Elm? I know the no-till's been helping us. I need to do some comparison videos on some tilled ground. The beans are looking all right. They're getting weedy. I need to get them sprayed. Something terrible, but it's just been too hot out. I'll turn this back around. But you can see this windrow. It's got a lot of blooms in it, but it still feels pretty soft, I guess, in my hand. So hopefully it's not too ragged. But this alfalfa is probably, I'm guessing, 3 foot tall. See, it's about 8 inches or 10 inches above my hood of my disc mower here. It's up to my, over top of my knees for sure, almost up to my waist. Might end up losing you guys. A very bad connection again. But here's a pond. It's almost empty. Got a little, since it's been so dry, there hasn't been any runoff to go into it. So, but anyhow, folks, I suppose I appreciate you guys coming along and talking to me, and this alfalfa crops I think is going to turn out pretty good for not having any rain here for a while. Yeah, I'd take rain for about a week. If I knew it was gonna rain for a week, I'd go on a week vacation. But all right, well, thanks for everyone stopping by. Have a good day.